All right, welcome back. We're going to do another episode, and this time we are covering something that I think is pretty cool and has a couple of pretty cool bottles. So let's get into it. All right, so this is World of Whiskey Society, and they are a sourcer, at least for now. They source whiskeys. So this one is distilled in Oklahoma. What this is, this one is produced and bottled in California is all it says. And this is out of Heaven Hill in Kentucky. So 6, 10, and 12 years old, and it gets better. They are really, really open and transparent for the most part. So mash bill on the 6 year, 51, 45 rye, 51 corn, 45 rye, 4 malted barley. Same for number 2, and number 3 is 74 corn, 18 rye, and 8 malted barley. Now, these two are finished in Oloroso cask. This one is a Cherry Madeira cask. So we've got all 3 are finished. All 3 are under 100 proof, and these two $100 bottles and a $200 bottle. So a little bit of information there for you to get started. But I know that the tasting notes is what you're after, right? Is this going to be something that I'm looking forward to picking up when it comes out? So this is 6 years, 96 proof, I believe. I'm sorry, 102 proof. This is the big boy of the proof. 102 proof. I've only been letting these sit out for about 5 minutes so far, so they haven't been sitting out as long as they maybe should. So around a little bit. I'm really excited to be doing this. I love a cool bottle, and these guys are doing a pretty cool bottle. Wow, that is so sweet. This one's already started to open up. The higher the proof, the longer it takes to open up. I did a tasting today of 2 bottles, 118 and 122 proof, and they both took a little while to open. So if you're drinking something that is of higher proof, don't forget to let it sit out for a while so that you can enjoy what it smells like and give that oxidation a chance to really open up that drink and show you why you're paying for it. Especially if it's over 100 proof, it really needs some time from the time it hits the glass. I'm smelling pretty good too. I don't know. I don't know why. This is all pretty exciting stuff. Excuse me. All right, now we're starting to open up. So the Oloroso doesn't smell hardly as sweet on the nose as some of the other wine finishes, but you can still smell it a little bit. Vanilla and fig, a little bit of raisin, a little bit of that ethanol marker smell. So you do get it. And I said, some places have it, some places don't. It's one of the previous videos, so check that out if you're interested. All right, enough sniffing around here. Let's get it on the tongue. Cheers. Okay. Sweet. Getting some warmth in here as it comes in. That's very nice. Very nice. Little peppery baking spice finish on the end. You can definitely taste the traces of the sweet red wine influencing on the vanilla and baking spices that you would normally find in a rye Actually, this would be a high rye. Your 45 rye. Be a high rye bourbon for sure. Yeah, it's definitely. It, I would say that the finish was almost unnecessary. I think that if you hadn't finished it, this would have been good on its own. But the finish isn't bad. It just adds to it. Cheers. Yeah, I feel like the Oloroso may have tamed down the initial rye spice bite, but yeah, that's pretty good. So I wouldn't hardly call it a unicorn, um, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So unicorn conqueror, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, limited edition. I believe this is a limited edition as well. Court Couture collection, but it does not say limited edition on this bad boy. So he's doing about $100. This one is 10 years old, whereas the other one was only, ooh, where the other one was only 6. So 10 years old, 51 corn, 45 wheat, 4% malted barley. So this should be sweet, especially being finished in the Sierra Madera cask. And it smells sweet. It smells very sweet. I say it smells kind of like grape nuts if you had taken grape jelly and thrown it into the box of grape nuts. That's what it reminds me of. Got a very strong, like, grape jelly nose. As it smells interesting for sure. All right, cheers. Okay. Lots of cherry notes. Yeah, so I'm getting that red wine finish. Absolutely. I get a little bit of vanilla and caramel up front, but it's quickly dissipates and turns into that cherry finish. It's so sweet, right up front. Just sugary. It's really good. It's really good. It's just different. It's not your traditional. This is much more heavily influenced by the wine cask. It's really that, and the fact that the second ingredient is wheat instead of rye automatically makes it a sweeter drink anyway. And then you finish in sherry Madeira cask. I mean, what are you expecting? Once I realized, because I think I even mentioned in there when I first read off that I may have said rye in the beginning instead of wheat. So it's really not a bad drink, but you need to understand that you're getting into something that is very sweet. This is not my favorite bottle. I don't know if I would pick one up, just to be honest with you. I might, just so that I had the set, because that's the kind of guy I am. But on its own, it really depends on how much of a sweet drink you're looking for. I think this could go into a Manhattan or something like that, and be really really nice if you are into bourbon cocktails. I think that this would go great for the people who like it a little bit sweeter, a little less on the bitter side, or just want more of a punch in their with flavors that is in their cocktails. So I would say this would be a phenomenal finished whiskey to go into a cocktail. But I think it's a little too sweet for my palate just to be drinking neat. It is It is good. Don't want to take away from it. It is good. Again, I don't put as much sugar in my coffee as I used to, so it may have been better for me earlier on in this stage of life. So anyway, now we get the cool fancy bottle. I always, every time I see this bottle, I say this reminds me of the Bontaine bottle, the rum, just because of the gargoyles and everything. I just, and that's what like piques my memory or piques my oh yeah. That's what I see with this. Now, 12 years, and again, sourced from Heaven Hill. This is a really cool bottle. So of course, the fact that it's 12 years old, it's a $200 price tag. That's just what it is. But again, finished in an Oloroso cask. This is Heaven Hill, so I'm expecting some good things out of a 12-year Heaven Hill. And I'm immediately on the nose, I'm getting vanilla and fig and raisin and chocolate. And that was a quick whip. This is a very, very complex nose. And I would have to say that based off the nose, right? Coolest bottle for sure, but it's also got twice the nose that these other two did. This is a much, much more complex offering. Yeah, I'm still hitting that vanilla, maybe a little bit of graham cracker even. It's got a really nice nose. I mean, really nice. I can't keep saying that enough. It's good. It's got a nice nose on it. All right. Well, enough nosing around. Good. On top. Cheers. Yeah. Really sweet. Almost a candy finish. There's a lot going on there. It's going to take a minute to unpack and really try and figure out. Yeah, it's hard to figure out. This is such a unique offering. I've been kind of really wanting to get into this bottle, so you all just saw the first time I am getting to try this. I poured these out. I have resisted trying these, and I really, really wanted to try this one because it's such a cool bottle. And I wouldn't say I'm a fan of gargoyles, but apparently I'm a little bit of a fan of gargoyles because I just really do like the topper. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. And if I can find this bottle when it comes out, I will have one on my shelf that isn't chipped. One of the reasons why I got to review this bottle is because it had already been chipped. I did not chip it, just in case you were noticing that it had the chip. I did not do that. It was given to me that way. This smells so good. This smells so good. If you have ever had anything from the World of Whiskey Society, let me know down in the comments and what you thought about it. And have you had some of the others, or are there others? Because I didn't get a chance to look this stuff up yet. Beyond these three, and if they are, what was the one that you had, and what was it like? All right, one more cheer, or one more sip. Cheers to one more sip. See if we can get a few more tasting notes out of here. Okay. So immediately, I'm getting vanilla and caramel and toffee. But then on the back end, I'm getting almost like candy corn. I'm not even joking. I know it's Halloween, vampires and gargoyles and all of that. Find it kind of ironic that I'm getting a candy corn note off the back end. Now, I haven't had any candy corn. I haven't went out and got my Halloween candy yet. I know I'm slacking, but it is what it is. This has a candy corn note on the back end. It's really good. All right. I can't keep, talking about the same thing. They're all really good. I think that these two are something that I would probably sip neat I would probably use a block of ice or something to see if I could get this to open up and do something for me, or use it in some of the nicest cocktails that I'll probably make this year. That's what I think. And yeah, cookies out. We'll see you on the next.